Hi everyone, this is Sham. Today I'm creating a makeup tutorial and this is for Onam. And this is a traditional makeup look. Some eyeliner, lipstick, blushes are all included in this particular tutorial. And if you want to see how I achieve the entire look, make sure you stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. So here for the face primer, I'm using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Face Primer. I'm going to prime my entire face with this face primer. And for the foundation, I'm using the Dior Makeup Backstage Face and Body Foundation in the shade 4N. Here I'm using the Real Techniques buffing brush to blend the foundation in. I will also list down all the product details on the description bar below. So I'm going to blend the entire foundation in so that it doesn't leave any harsh line on the face area. You can use a beauty blender or even a brush, whichever you prefer to apply your foundation or your base with. Now let's prime the eye area. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Eye Primer. So an eye primer keeps your eye makeup without creasing. I'm just going to blend it with my fingers. And I'm going to set the eye primer with the translucent powder from Shiseido. I'm using a Sigma powder brush here. Now for the crease area, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Face Bronzer in the shade Shiseido. I'm using the Sigma Diffuser Crease Brush in E38. So this is just going to give you a better look for your eye area. Now I'm going to use the MAC Extra Dimension eyeshadow in the shade Havana. I'm just going to use my fingers to apply these eyeshadows on my lid area. So keep blending so that it doesn't leave any harsh line. All you need is your fingers. So keep on adding the eyeshadows, looking at the intensity that you prefer. Now I'm using back the same brush, E38, just to blend the crease area once again. Now let's move on to eyeliner. I'm going to line my inner rim using the Causemetics black eyeliner in the shade Lauren. Doing likewise on the other side of my eye. So now I'm going to line the lower lid inner rim. I'm also going to line the upper lid area. We're going to smudge it so it doesn't matter how perfect it is. So I'm using the other side of the eyeliner. There's a smudge brush. So I'm just smudging the eyeliner. So I'm using the other side of the brush to smudge the eyeshadows in. Here I'm using the House Labs liquid eyeliner in the shade black. I'm going to apply the eyeliner on the lid area. So this would give you a perfect wing if you're looking for a liquid eyeliner. So if you would like to skip this step, you can totally skip them. I'm just making it a little bit more glam. So for concealer, if you want a better coverage concealer, here I'm using the Hourglass Mineral Veil Concealer in the shade Flex. This gives you a pretty good coverage. I'm going to blend it with my beauty blender. Again, you can use whichever method you prefer. You can even blend them with your fingers or even with a brush if that's what you personally prefer. So a beauty blender kind of like blends in the concealer seamlessly. So here I'm blending the concealer around my mouth area. This helps with discoloration and brightens up the mouth area as well. And I'm going to use the Shiseido Syhcro Skin Translucent Powder with a Real Techniques face brush. I'm going to set the foundation in. This helps your foundation to sit in without moving. And this translucent powder doesn't feel heavy on the skin as well. Here I'm using the same bronze shade from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just patting in the bronzer to bronze my face area. I kind of prefer to pat the bronzer in without like smoothing it out at first so that the product does get into your skin. Here comes my favorite part, blushes. So I'm using the Causemetics Primer Infused Blush in the shade Mykonos. I'm lightly dusting it over my cheek area. I'm using the Hakuhodo blush brush. I'm using a pencil brush and this is from Makeup Geek. So I'm kind of like just smoking out the lower lid. Again, you can totally skip this part if you feel that you want much more of a simpler look. I'm using the shade Havana from MAC, smoking out the lower lid again. And here I'm using the Pixi Beauty Silk Eyeliner Pencil in the shade Black. I'm just going to apply this on the lower lid because this particular eye pencil kind of smudges easily. Here I'm going to use the Dior Makeup Stage Palette in Amber Neutral for highlight shade on my inner corners. And also my brow area. To finish up my brow, I'm using the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely Brow Pencil. If you have a thick eyebrow, you can totally skip this step. So I definitely need to fill in some of them. So I'm just quickly doing it. I'm going to curl my eyelashes. This is the Shimura Eyelash Curler. You can use any that you prefer. And for the mascara, I'm using Causemetics Waterproof Lash Mascara. I would like the mascara to last a little bit longer, so I used a waterproof one. And if you want to glam it up even more, you can use fake eyelashes, but I'm just going to keep it with the mascara alone. Moving on to the lips, I'm using the Pat McGrath Gel Lip Liner in the shade Manhattan. Just going to line my entire lips with it. I love this lip liner. This is smooth and creamy and applies so easily. And for the lipstick, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Very Victoria. Lastly, I'm just topping it up with the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Bow and Arrow, just to make my lipstick last longer, and patting it with my fingers. So here's my tutorial for Onam. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial with me. To my very next one, make sure you check out all my previous videos and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.